right, today let's talk about how people stop themselves from living their very best life. Let's begin. In order to live our best life, we first must identify what is preventing us from living our best life. And while the list is plentiful and different from person to person, these are the three main ways people stop themselves from living their best life based on what I have learned and observed working with people over the last 15 years, helping them to design and create the life that they want to live. And number one is self-medication and zoning out of life, entering into self-induced altered states of lower vibration, basically regular periods of checking out of life. Usually this involves substance like food, especially sugar. For example, the sugar coma or carb coma, alcohol drinks, drugs, whether prescription or street drugs, excessive TV watching. Some people I know watch up to 8 hours or more of mind control programming, whether it's on TV or their laptop. Excessive social media scrolling and checking in, or in general, just spending time on the computer aimlessly as a distraction from life. Watching pornography, excessive shopping, gambling. Excessive is the key word, and that is different from person to person. These are escapism strategies, and I trust you know the difference between watching TV for an hour and 9 hours, or popping on social media for a short time to check in with friends and post a photo, and spending copious amounts of time online instead of living your life. Instead of facing the issues, the people, and the situations around you, instead of meditating and doing your inner work to center yourself and create fertile ground within for living your best life, instead of taking action steps to further and expand your life experience, you avoid, escape, isolate, and withdraw on a regular basis, perhaps daily, using some of the self-medicating escapism strategies to zone out. Now, what if you use that time when you zone out to do something to better yourself, to better your body, your mental and emotional state, to raise your vibration, know who you truly are, taking steps to better your life and create it on your terms? What might be possible? If you relate to this information and want to live your best life, first acknowledge what you're doing. You can't change what you're not willing to face. Then get to the root cause of the escapism. Have you lost hope, fear, failure? Hold a belief that nothing gets better. Maybe you don't realize how powerful, creative, and amazing you are. Now, the second way people stop themselves from living their best life is victim mentality, playing the victim. Your life is the way it is because someone else or something else is to blame. Maybe it's your mother or your father or your spouse or the location you live, your job, money, physical ailment. You never had an opportunity for higher education, or you're stuck in the story of your past. Victim mentality in one or more areas of life is debilitating to live your best life because it takes all of your power away as a creator being, as a divine spirit living a human experience, and it gives it to other people. When you give your power away to other people, they have all the control, and it implies that if those people don't want you to live your best life or won't allow you to live your best life, you won't. Let's also put martyr mentality into this mix, as victim and martyr consciousness often go hand in hand. Now, admittedly, this piece is sometimes hard to identify because when you are caught up in victim mentality, often you think this is normal. Perhaps it's a pattern that runs in your family, your culture, or your circle of friends. I know what I speak of because I lived a victim mentality for a very long time. I believed that the world was against me, people were against me, nothing ever worked for me. And then I woke up and I realized I am not a victim, and I took back control of my life and started to be a creator and create the life that I wanted to live. So, to release yourself from victim mentality, take back your power and control of your life, you may need some outside help. that of a therapist, a belief change facilitator like myself, a trusted friend who is not caught up in victim mentality to help you first see clearly where and how you play the victim. Then identify the benefits of playing victim, for there are many. For example, I can avoid responsibility and blame others if something goes wrong. That means I'm not a failure. Victim mentality may be a strategy for gaining support and attention from others. The poor me, look at me, feel sorry for me. But wouldn't you rather have support and attention from others as you stand in your power and create? Does victim mentality keep you small, preventing you from shining your light to avoid ridicule, people not liking you or being jealous of you? These are just a few examples of what could be the root cause. Suss it out for yourself and release, because victim mentality is a heavy energy that prevents you from living your best life. And number 3, not taking risks. Risk takers live big lives. They take chances. If something doesn't go according to plan or intention, they learn, they grow, they readjust and try again. They take another risk, this time in greater alignment with what they want to create, and they soar. Life's greatest achievements require moving outside of your comfort zone, being okay with perceived failure. You know the popular quote, there are no failures, only learning of what doesn't work? It's true. Whether it is taking a risk to start your own business, leaving a relationship or a group of toxic friends, starting all over again at age 50 plus, ditching the job and following your passion, investing money, buying property, backing a cause you believe in, traveling abroad for the first time, doing something that you deeply want to do despite everyone around you saying, are you crazy? Take the risk. Yes, do your due diligence of research. Yes, follow your intuition and then take the leap. Those risk-taking leaps will help you to live your best life. The most successful people, whether that is job success, money, health, joy, fun, relational success, they all take risks. Now, again, if this is you and you want to start taking risks, identify the core cause of not taking risks. For some, that could be fear of uncertainty, fear of failure, fear of success, self-doubt, a physical fear, I'm not capable or able, fear of loss. Release the core cause, boost your inner courage and bravery, connect with that risk-taking part of you that has been dormant and let him loose. Playing it small results in a small life. Playing it safe creates a safe life in a comfort zone, but is that living your best life? Even taking risks occasionally will boost your vibration, help you to live your best life, and is often so exhilarating after you ask yourself, whoa, what risk can I take next? You know, we're coming up to eclipse season, and eclipse energies are perfect frequencies and vibrations for releasing limitation and taking risks. July 2nd is the start of the next eclipse season. It's a total solar eclipse on the 2nd, the lunar eclipse happening on July 16, 17, depending on your time zone. The energies of eclipses help us to identify the core causes of what is holding us back in life. They help us to take risks of change, and where we have been stalling, shake us to wake us to make the change. Eclipses provide energies and frequencies to help us turn our lives around quickly. I mean quickly, while dismantling what stands in the way. Perhaps one of the areas I've mentioned, zoning out, victim mentality, not taking risks, is what will be addressed during the upcoming eclipse season for you. When you work with the universal energies in a conscious manner, harnessing them for your highest and best, you can work in tandem with the universe to co-create your very best life. Yes, you can make change at any time. You don't have to wait for eclipse season, which happens twice a year. But when universe provides us with these amazing energies of change and transformation, why not use them to create your very best life? I know I will. And that's why I host eclipse energy events to assist you and facilitate for you an eclipse experience that will help you to help yourself live your best life. Now, details about the program, which runs July 2nd to the 17th, plus sign up, can be found by clicking the link in the comments section below. Also, I'm going to provide a link to private sessions with me if you want to help, if you need some help addressing and transforming any blocks stopping you from living your best life. So, as we gear up for eclipse season and we're beginning to identify what is holding us back, I want to leave you with this message. You are brave, you are beautiful, you are creative, and you are amazing beyond measure.